everybody. James Cebulski for EA Sports. We're in Alberta's capital here in Edmonton. Such a rich history of hockey with so many great Oilers teams, and we've got another one on the ice tonight. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Bruins have won the draw, and we are now underway. Here's the pass in front, and that's stopped.
Lashoff's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. The Bruins take possession here inside the offensive zone. Quick feed to Lindgren. Quick shot. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Fantastic save!
Jensen's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
Let's see what the officials are calling. The Bruins have been penalized, holding the call.
I used to cut the palms out of my gloves so I could hold, but anytime you're a step behind and you reach with one hand, you're going to the box.
Edmonton sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Their first power play opportunity of the game. They also have an opportunity to get ahead of their opponent here and lead this game for the first time. You've got to zip that puck around the perimeter and get the defense chasing outside the dots. If they can do that, they can attack the net.
Great use of the stick to poke it away. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. The Bruins will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Carries it in. Dropped over the open ice. The Oilers will play it from the defensive zone. Sends the puck across. And he was ready for that save.
Jensen's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. The Oilers gain possession in their own end. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Pass in front, and that shot's blocked. Up the neutral zone now. Pushes it across to Brandon. Can't get it to go. The Oilers have it now. Tries to feed it over to Henrique. Edmonton's got it across the line. The Bruins are back to even strength here.
Well, everyone is up. The coach knows exactly what the PK unit had to do, and they got out there, they were responsible, and they took care of business.
And he takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Janmark. Takes a shot. Oh, and he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. The Oilers slide the puck near the point. Boston's got it in their own zone. Here they come on the attack. Comes up with the stop. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Here they come. Quick shot. Stones them in front.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. The Bruins take possession off the faceoff. Works it across to Lindgren. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. That's it out front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop.
Lashoff's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
The centerman glide into position. The Bruins will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Here he is with the backhander. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Nugent-Hopkins wins the draw inside his defensive zone. Here's a feed in front, and that goes off a body and a ride. And a great save. Edmonton's got control of the puck. Sends it over to Mangiapane. Cut into the slot. Oh, steps up with that glove to stop that one.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
The Bruins win it in the defensive zone. Boston's got a hold of the puck. The Bruins put it along the boards. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Here's a shot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. The Oilers gain control of the puck. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. And they cough it up at center. Puck picked up in the open ice. Shot! Stones him with the blocker. And he takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Brandon. Lowers the boom with that hit. Janmark's moving the puck through his own zone. The Bruins have it behind the cage. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing. And you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Puck scooped up by Nugent-Hopkins. Handles it along the blue line. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Quick pass to Mangiapane. And that goes off the post and out. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Lindgren's crossed the line and is on the attack now. And he catches that one with the glove. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. The Oilers start with the puck in their own end. And now it's over to Mangiapane. Fires it! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Boston's looking to break out. Nice zone entry from the left. Boston's going to play it from the corner. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How do we hang on to that?
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Boston's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Dishes it off. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. But James, we have to have another look at this goal. I mean, this is just a hard-working effort goal where you out-battle and out-will your opponent. Why? You're stumbling, and while you're stumbling, your eye's still on the puck. You know exactly where you need to move it before you go down, and you execute. And as a result, it's in the back of the net.
Boston's finally lit the lamp for the first time in this one as we just passed the midway mark of the first.
And this is really important to open the game up. It's also important for the coach to utilize their bench. Everyone wants in the game. They want to contribute. You can see with that goal. Everyone's standing up on edge, tapping their sticks. They know that they've got the life now. They're so difficult to track, James. I mean, when the puck carrier's below the goal line, everyone's turned puck focus, toes are turned, and the shooter gets lost in coverage to a quiet area of the ice and makes himself available for the pass. He delivers a one-timer that just beats the goaltender who's still looking at the puck.
The Oilers' hard work pays off as we are back to even in this one.
Yeah, and halfway through the period, now you're looking at the details of the game and how you can get yourself back, and that's what coaches will always preach here, James. And I feel like there's been an urgency to their step, and it's showing on the scoreboard.
And the puck dies with the Trapper save.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Here in the late going to the frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Oilers win it. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Steps into the offensive end. Solid hit on the play. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Boston's got it, and they're on the attack. Hammers one. Turns aside that blast. Fredericks won the draw inside his own end. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. Anytime a goal is a result of a battle, you know that the coach loves it, and it's going to show up in the video room the next day because it is all initiated by will and the willingness to sacrifice your body, right? To be able to provide the intangible on the play, and then you're able to execute with the skill and be opportunistic once you gain possession. I just love it.
Boston's got up by one here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent, they're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Fredericks quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Picked off by Perry. Here we go. Breakaway. It's in. He scores.
They're striking quickly. 2 goals in 50 seconds, James.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snagger is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely.
What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
Boston's coaches wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far, leading late in the first. Fredericks won the draw at center. And now he angles it across to Henrique. Takes a shot. Gets in front of him.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just make...
And here we go. They're going to fight, and this is the response.
Well, it's a response to the injured player, right? And anytime you're a teammate sitting on the bench or on the ice and this happens, not only are you worried for your teammate, but you also want some retribution. You want to respond and let the other guy know that this can't happen.
Well, a pretty spirited, some might say justified response after he took out his teammate.
Well, yeah, and you knew they weren't going to let anyone get pushed around on their team, and it's a tough to watch someone get injured on a play, but stepping in, having the courage to do it and stand up for your teammate, I think the entire bench likes that.
Well, with the chaos cleared, face-off now for both teams. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Brandon. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Oilers have it against the wall. Coleman's got it through the neutral zone. That's intercepted. Boston's got the puck against the half wall. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Nugent Hopkins is going to serve a pair in the box for holding.
You take your hand off of your stick to grab an opponent, you better make sure the official isn't watching, because that's a call all day long.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Just moments away from the reception of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. The Bruins win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Big time stop there. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Lazar's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Boston's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, off the post! Henrique's got the puck in his own zone. Can't maintain possession. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Nice zone entry from the middle. Lobs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. What a steal in his own end. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. And one last save. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments.
The Bruins just received the news that they will be down a player for this game, so now they'll have to manipulate their bench and find a way to manage it throughout the rest of this game.
Here we go. Let's see how this unfolds over the stretch of this game now. With the steal. Edmonton's gained the line and into the zone. Fires it on net. Beautiful block shot by the defender. Trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. Oh, fantastic goal.
Well, this is a tale of two skills. It's a little crash, and then it's a little flash, James, as he lays a huge hit, creates the turnover, showing that great defense leads to offense, and then he fills the back of the net.
The Bruins are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Sheriff.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
The Oilers will play it from the corner. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
The Bruins continue to lead big here in this second period. Edmonton's got it in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Slides it across. And there's the save on the play.
Jensen's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Good hit to bump him off the puck. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. We're still in the early stages of this period. Boston's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. The Oilers in transition at center. The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Delayed penalty coming up here. play. The Oilers are off to the box. Interference the call.
They've been back on their heels this entire game. Just look at the scoreboard, James. I'm sure the underlying metrics will meet the eye test as well. But that frustration is now translating in penalties. They got to find a way to figure this out.
Power play unit going back to work.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time. They'll be looking for those same openings.
Good stand-up hit. Sends it over to Robson. And that's poked away by Frederick. Taken by Gauthier. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Chance in front. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
We're getting a little action, finally, a little life out of this team here, James, but it's a little too late. I mean, they weren't ready to start this game, and it's a reason why they've been blown out. Quite frankly, they were not ready.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Boston's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Here's a chance! Oh, what a save in front!
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
The Bruins gain the zone. Here's a chance in front! And he denies that great opportunity there.
Lashov's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up in the scrum on the draw. Dumps it in. The Bruins gain possession. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable lead and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable.
From the neutral zone now. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Boston's got the puck. They've got numbers here. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. There's the whistle as the net comes off.
Lashov's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Boston's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Edmonton's won the face-off deep in their own end. Playing big in the moment there. Moves it to Kapanen. Stopped by the goaltender. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Handles the puck. And no foul for that loose puck along the boards. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. And he's knocked off the puck there. And they're going to be shorthanded once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in a game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Boston's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, they've already scored tonight on the PP, James, and looking to really thread the needle again on this one. Their movement, their adjustments have been excellent thus far.
Stetcher's lugging the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall.
The Bruins have been so impressive this evening, James. I mean, the way they started the game, the urgency around the puck, everything that they've done has showed us that they want to be in this game and they want to get on the scoreboard.
Here they come. few extra seconds now. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Denies him with the pad. Feeds it up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Edmonton's penalty killers get a hold of it. Both sides back to even strike.
Being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Gains the zone through the middle. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Moves the puck across to Frederick. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kapanen. Comes up with a stop. Redirected off a stick. The Bruins will play the puck from behind the net. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle, and it dies on his stick.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here's a chance, and there's the save. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Nugent Hopkins. The Oilers move to the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
The Bruins have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Boston's won the draw. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. And will get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. More than half the period has expired, and we've got a 4-1 hockey game. Edmonton's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Picks up the puck in his own end. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Centering pass in front. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. The Oilers win the draw. Puck dumped in. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Unable to reach that one. Passes it to Frederick. Boston's gained possession. And now he tries to get it across to Lindgren. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it on over to Lindgren. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Puts it on net. Denies him in close.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
We got a penalty coming up here on the play. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Robson's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms and cross-check, you're serving two. A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle. 4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Sends it into the offensive zone. The Oilers have it from their own end. They go on the attack through center. Shot! Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You can just see that inside leg just bear down the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
The Oilers move it in. And he loses possession to the puck after trying to make one too many moves. Nice job to escape the zone. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Into the offensive end now. Here's a shot. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Puck cleared from the defensive end.
Johnson's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Lasko's got the puck. The Bruins PK unit delivers in a big way.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency. All perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
The Bruins have just absolutely dominated here. Look at the scoreboard. They've dominated in shots as well here late in the second. The Oilers are across the line and into the offensive end. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Jensen's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Bruins lead at 4-1. The Oilers will go to work here in the offensive zone. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Back to the point, he set it up. And puts it over the crossbar. Had the goalie beat up high, but not the bar.
Cesar's got a great look here. It just gets under it a little bit too much. I think this is a product of thinking he doesn't have a lot of time, and because of it, he just puts it off the crossbar.
Boston's had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shots. They continue to lead late in the second. The Bruins come up with the defensive zone draw. And now he moves it to Brandon. And sends it just out of reach. Redirecting in front. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabalski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3, moments away. Third period is underway. I'd be curious if there's a response here because to this point it's been simply too much to not enough. All right, partner, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
Edmonton's up against a hot goaltender, James, and you know when a goaltender's feeling it, you're going to have to get them moving laterally. And so they're going to have to find a way to go east-west and know exactly when to fire that puck.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up with the face-off.
The power play's been on point tonight, already scored a goal, another opportunity now, and it's with the motion. I really like the way that they're moving the coverage, they're opening up the middle of the ice, and they're attacking the net.
Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Sent into the offensive zone. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Quick feed to Gauthier. And he takes the feed. Great save from in tight.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Jensen's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Lazar's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. And he moves it up to Henrique. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Slides the puck over. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest swing on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Oh, and he whiffs on it. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Henrique. And we got an offside with a face-off looming.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Kapanen's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Boston's won the draw. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Denied by the puck stopper. Play continues here, but this crowd's still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way. So when you have it, you embrace it.
Boston's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. The Bruins take possession here inside the offensive zone.
Well, with a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
From center, they get into the attacking area. He got all on that one. Answered the call on that play. Lasho's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Boston's been the better team, and the scoreboard shows it. 4-1 is where we sit. Fredericks won a big draw on their own end. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Can't get a hold of that pass.
Pullman's on his way down to the ice, almost on 1 foot. Incredible display of awareness as he's able to get that pass off, which leads to a great scoring chance.
Here's a short pass to Henrique. Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Puck grab by Pullman. Quick pass across to Brandon. Shot! And makes the save. The Oilers pick up steam and are on the attack. Edmonton's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Blocked in traffic. Redirected off one of his own line mates there.
Janmark's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
Takes a shot. Great save with the stick.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Bruins have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. Nugent Hopkins wins the face-off in the offensive zone. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Way too much congestion blocks that. Forces the turnover. Quick shot! Easily turned aside by Jensen. Scooped up along the wall by Nugent-Hopkins. Penalty coming up here. The Bruins will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The cross-check is not a hockey play. I mean, it's a frustration play, and you're going to get the call all day long if you move those hands away from your body and you try and move a player.
The Oilers once again send out their power play unit.
Well, another power play opportunity here, James, and they can't squander this opportunity. Find a way to get on the board, otherwise the coach is going to have to start to make some adjustments.
Oh, he misfires on there. Delayed penalty coming up here. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And he sprints to the net. Oh, a lucky break for the shooter as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out. The Oilers will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit, and you know what? They are taxed, they are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
And on the heels of that call, we get ourselves a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
The Bruins have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. The Oilers win it in the defensive zone. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. The Bruins have it now. Takes the feed. The Bruins take it across the line. And that goes off, pours off a body. Moves the puck up to Nugent-Hopkins. Here's a shot. And a great save. Well, it's not a long period of time, but they'll have a brief power play here as the penalty expires. There's the whistle stopping the play and get a better sense of what happened down there.
Key rules to the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit.
Fredericks gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Oilers win the face-off at center. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone.
With a comfortable lead, James, some would say that that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really important that you push, you continue to work on your habits, because the timing could be different next time.
Moves the puck behind the net. Sends the pass over. And makes the save. Takes the bank pass feed. Shot! And he makes the save. Boston's grabbed a hold of the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. Fires it, and he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Boston's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. The Bruins win it. Takes the pass. Edmonton's crossed the line and on the attack. Comes up with the stop. And that's just out of reach. The Bruins have it now. Picked up along the boards by Peck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Edmonton's got the puck. Feeds it over. Great save. Through center along the wing. The Bruins gain control of it. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck. And now he passes up to Janmark. Good check, frees the puck up. Brandon's carrying it ahead. Takes a shot. Denied by the blocker. Tosses the puck loose. swing in front of the net. Fires it on net. Scores! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now.
Well, this is a real tough shot to handle, James. He might have dropped a little bit early into his butterfly, which would have exposed the top of the net. Shooter reads it perfectly and goes top shelf.
Edmonton's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James.
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. Gets it over to Nugent-Hopkins. And he makes the save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Boston's going to start with the puck in their own end. The Bruins will play it from the defensive zone. And that's knocked away by Henrique. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. From the point, looks to make something happen. Glove save made by Jensen. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Boston's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Perry. Pass stolen in the open ice. The Bruins gain possession in their own end. Down the right side and into the zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. And it stays out as it goes off the inside of the post. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Bruins will serve 2 for holding.
You can play hard, you can play physical, and you can be an agitator, but you can't dance to the penalty box. You're putting your team in a vulnerable spot here, James. They got to figure it out.
And the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
It can certainly be frustrating when you get multiple opportunities and you don't cash in. Well, they have another opportunity right now. The focus has to be to win the faceoff, get to their positions, and bring the puck to the net. Keep it simple.
And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Shuts him down. Edmonton's emptied the net. The extra attackers there on the ice. Oh, tremendous with the paddle save.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
We got a whistle as the puck sails into the bench. They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, we know what this means.
Well, you have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
Boston's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Slides it up to Frederick. And he serves it across to Kapanen. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Boston's wide open net. Scores into the empty net. Carter, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net. Well, you can see the body language on them, James. The dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
Nugent-Hopkins will look to win the draw to continue this power play. And off the face-off, they take possession. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. Mangiapane's off to the box, holding the call.
This penalty is a frustration call. You're down by a few, and end of the game, and you take one. That's all it is.
Cheryl?
Jump.
Their pursuit was excellent, and what I mean by that is they were on the puck, they were dialed in and on track, and one of the things they did was they funneled to the net, they got to the dots, and they fired away.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.